And now Clarissa Spotswood is being interviewed by a reporter from the Litchfield Times, a woman named Alexa Wooden, whose title is Women's Feature Editor. Clarissa pours tea. "Mrs. Spotswood," Miss Wooden says, "what, from your point of view, have been the greatest changes in the Crittenden School since your husband took over the headmastership 25 years ago?" "Well," Clarissa says, "the answer to that is simple. Co-education. When I first came here in the late 1970s, this was an all-boys school. The addition of girls has changed absolutely everything." Miss Wooden gives her a sideways look, her pencil poised. "I assume you mean to say young women and not girls," she says. "No," Clarissa says a little sharply. "To me, a female person between the ages of 14 and 18 is still a girl. After that, she may be called a young woman. What we have at this school are boys and girls." Alexa Wooden shrugs and scribbles something on her pad. "Are you saying that the presence of girls has had a negative impact on the school?" she says. "No, I did not say that," Clarissa replies. "I said nothing of the sort. The impact of girls on this school has been the same as it's been on other schools our size ever since, back in the 60s, co-education was touted as the wave of the future. Crittenden turned to co-education a little later than most other private secondary schools. We were a little more conservative at the time. We were a holdout and moved more slowly because my husband wanted to observe what kind of impact the move was having on other schools. That's the only difference between us and the others." "Describe the impact, would you please, Mrs. Spotswood?" "Well, for one thing, when I came here, there was a strict dress code. Boys wore jackets and ties in the dining room and in the classrooms. Trousers could be chinos or corduroys, but no blue jeans. Collars had to be buttoned, no loosened neckties. Shoes could be Oxfords or loafers, no sneakers. Casual clothing was restricted to sports and in the dormitories. On hot days, boys could remove their jackets in the classroom, but only if their teacher gave them permission to do so. In those days, the teachers were called masters. Masters were addressed as sir and their wives as ma'am. When a woman or an older person entered the room, the boys were taught to rise. In the dining room, proper table manners were stressed.